Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. How you doing? Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Wá dúró dáadáa báyìí tó ń wò òkè yìí. Hi, touch wealth. Good afternoon. Oyinlade. Ayọ̀bámiṣé. Olúbáre. Orúkọ tí ń pọ̀ o. Wọ́n ti ń rọ̀ṣì o. Obi1. Ayọ̀ Ṣọ̀tẹ̀. Moses. How are you? Queen Esther. Good afternoon. Happy New Week. Shey this thing stay well? I was trying to set it when the thing started. Hi, guys. Okay. I think this is better. And I'm well relaxed this week. Morayo Paseda, how are you? Orúkọ ti pọ̀ o. Ọmọolúwa. Obi1. Ashabi. Made by God. Habi, how are you? Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. I was supposed to even put music. Folake Omomi, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to you guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome. Good afternoon and welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. Hey, Abby, thank you. Temitope, how are you, darling? Good afternoon. Happy New Week to every one of us. So. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, every one of you. Good afternoon. Ekason. Ṣàlàáfíà la wà. Good afternoon. You're all welcome. All right. Welcome, everyone. All right. So I won't really procrastinate. Kindly help us to click a like as you join us. Thank you as you do so. Adetutu, thank you, my sister. I will be here. Thank you very much. Please, as you join us, kindly help us to click a like. We have 66 people watching and just 10 likes. Can we have more likes? We are starting now. Okay? We are starting immediately. Kindly help us to click a like as you join us. Thank you very much as you do so. I want to welcome everyone. I'm welcoming all our subscribers, all our regulars, the silent listeners, those that make the channel interesting. Special hugs for you. I'm talking about those who are interactive on this channel. Please, kindly help us to click a like. Please, I'm begging for that. Kindly help me to click a like as you call me. We have just 17 likes now. 75 people watching. Yes, OTT, ẹ̀yin regulars, ẹ̀yin special, ẹ̀yin real MVP, the most very, very important personality on this channel. You are all appreciated and mo recognize presence in you. You want me to sing for you today? Èèyàn bíi ti Abby, Temitope, Ọmọolúwa, àwọn bíi ti Queen Esther, Ayọ̀bámiṣé Olúbáre o, mo recognize presence in you. Lárídípọ̀ mo rí ẹ o, mo rí ẹ. Àwọn bíi Agbọ́mọwẹ́nà mo rí wọn. Aunty Bọ́lá Adétutù mi ń kọ́. Ṣàlàáfíà ní ṣọ́ńbẹ nílé. Mo kí gbogbo yín o. Àtẹ̀yin tá a dárúkọ, àtẹ̀yin tí a ti dárúkọ. Àwọn bíi Àṣàbí tó ń ṣa dọ́là, tó máa ń ná dọ́là, tí Majek, Queen Esther, TT. Àwọn special important person on this channel. Mo kí yín o. Mo dárúkọ mi ò dárúkọ, mo rí yín. Vivian V mi ń kọ́, ṣó ń bẹ lálàáfíà ara. Michael Abiodun, àwọn tèmi ní Canada. Ṣàlàáfíà lẹ́wà, ṣára lé dáadáa. ṣe àgbẹ̀ kankankankankankan àjíǹde ara ó máa jẹ́ gbogbo yín o mo kí yín o mo kí yín o mo rí mo recognize presence gbogbo yín o in case mi bá tí ìdárúkọ yín kò mí wípé mi ò recognize presence yín mo kí yín tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀kọ̀ mo kí yín tẹ̀yẹ́tẹ̀yẹ́ mo kí yín pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́ pé ẹ kú àdúró tí Adunni ẹ̀yin gangan ni igi lẹ́yìn ọgbà Adunni lórí YouTube tí ẹ jẹ́ kí n jábọ́ mo recognize yín o mo recognize pé aproko with spice mi ò gbúrú ẹ̀ mo ti pè kò gbé kọ́ ẹjọ́ tẹ bá mi rí kẹ bá mi sọ fún wípé mo miss ẹ gan-an ni I will call her when I'm done. Mo kí gbogbo yín pé ẹ ṣé gan ẹ kú àdúró tí Adunni ẹ̀yin tí Adunni a rí yín a kí yín a welcome yín ẹ tún jẹ́ nkọrin lẹ́ni Monday. Today is Monday. Una make me sing today that is Monday. Anyway, it shows that we are starting on a very good note. Aunty Ọláníkẹ́mi mo ti rí yín. Mo ráyọ̀ pàṣẹ́dá, mo rí ẹ o, mo rí ẹ. Touch well to me. Ẹ má bínú pé mo miss orúkọ. You are the first person that come on this channel this morning. No vex, I miss your name. I greet you well well. I greet you well well. Ẹ̀yin ò jowú tí mi ò bá dárúkọ yín ẹ má jowú púpọ̀. Ó lè jẹ́ yín ni máa kí lọ́la. Ó lè jẹ́ yín ni máa ṣoríkì yín. Torí wípé gbogbo yín tẹ́ wà lórí chánẹ́ẹ̀lì yìí àánú làárí gbà ó adé orí ọ̀kín. Mo ní gbogbo wa tá a wà níbí ká máa dúpẹ́ pa wà láyé àwa láàyè a wà nínú àwọn tó ń bẹ lénìí orí ọ̀fẹ́ làárí gbà ó mo kí yín o àánú làárí gbà ó adé orí ọ̀kín. Ẹ lè pa mí lórí channel yìí. Thank you for making me smile. But you know what? I think this channel is becoming, I don't know what to call it. You won't believe I've not been in a good mood for a reason I don't know this morning. I woke up this morning and I had tons of paperwork to do. If you live in America, you understand what I mean by that. So many mails piled up, so many bills to see to. And I woke up and I remember I was supposed to have sorted these things out. The ones that I've paid, the ones that I've not paid. Let me just sort them out and know what is remaining. Because last year I told you guys, I had issues with my eyes and I have really incurred a lot of bills. Despite insurance, I've incurred a lot of bills because of the eyes. So by the time I'm done with this one, another one is coming in. So I said, let me sort it out. So I woke up this morning, I was just not in a good mood. So I've been dragging feet since that morning. I wanted to come out since about 2 hours ago. I was just dragging feet. So when something happens, know that it's not only you, that you wake up some days and you will feel like you are just tired. Billing period láwa yìí. Olúbùsọ́lá mi. Ó ṣe ìyá mi mo dúpẹ́ ó kú encouragement ó tún rán mi létí pé billing period láwa yìí ṣé yẹn tún dá nígbà tí mò ń sọ fún ẹ wípé billing ni mo jí sí láàárọ̀ yìí ìwọ gan tuntun wá ń rán mi létí wípé billing period láwa yìí ìyẹn ò dá o ìyẹn ò dá rárá o kò dá rárá o nígbà tí àwọn kan ti mú mi tán ti lift spirit mi up tí mo compose orin Quam 1 ìwọ tún wá rán mi létí pé billing period àwa yìí kò dà bẹ́ẹ̀ o anyway nípa mi lórí channel but thank you guys very much. It's like this channel now is more, it's like a therapy for me too, because coming on board I started seeing some of your greetings. Then my body just kind of loosening up gradually. And now I'm myself now. I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you. Every one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. So this is just to let you know that whatever you are going through, you are not the only one. Many of us are going through things, even though we don't talk, you don't get to see each other to talk to each other. What I'm going through, somebody else is passing through it. What I've passed through, somebody else will pass through it. What you are passing through, I may still pass through it. That is life. When I tell you that life is all about, is ups and downs. Thank you, Annie. I tell you that life is up and down. Today, it can be bubbling, and tomorrow, you see that it's not bubbling. Not because you have not tried your best, not because you have not done what you're supposed to do, but it is what it is, okay? It is just what it is. So let's keep encouraging each other. And I want to say thank you for encouraging me this morning. So my week is starting very well now, because I just sat down a few minutes ago. I say, Lenny, Monday. Why am I starting today? Like, why is my Monday starting this way? Why is my week starting this way? So I sat down. I was doing what I needed to do, making this call, making that call, blah, 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 blah. All I need to do. And I was like, I don't like the way this week is starting, but I'm glad you guys have really lifted me up. And I didn't want to come online again. No. I said, well, Jack, show Lola, me show Nigeria. Well, I just have the urge to come out. So thank you. Now, let's quickly start and talk about some trending news before I talk about the surrogacy issue. So if you have bought a land in some areas in Lagos, please, you need to do something. Somebody sent this to me to create awareness and let people know. And it has the logo of Lagos State government on it, which shows it's authentic. Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development, Office of Physical Planning, Block 15, the Secretariat, Alausa, public notice. So they said the Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development is empowered by law to regulate development of public and private estates in Lagos. It is also mandated in line with the themes agenda of the Lagos state government. Oh, sorry, I missed something here. It's also mandated, it's a long something, so, okay, Musiri, mandated to process and grant layout plan approval to estates in the states. The regulation of estate developments in the state is essential for a functional, orderly, organized, and resilient smart city in line with the themes agenda of the Lagos state government. As such, unauthorized development or deviation from approved plans remain prohibited and punishable under the Lagos State Urban and Regional Planning and Developmental Law 2019 as amended. So, in line with that, they said there are some places, in addition, it's important for all developers and real estate practitioners to register with the Lagos State Real Estate Regulatory Authority, which has the responsibility for the regulation, coordination, and monitoring of activities of real estate practitioners in the sector. In line with the above, the general public is hereby notified that estate listed below are estates without layout approvals and are deemed illegal and compromising the sustainable Lagos ethos of, sorry, I'm trying to move it, ethos of the Lagos state government. So if you buy properties, I will try and mention some of those places they mention, because some people say they cannot read. If you know you buy properties in those places, run as fast as possible to go and be sure, or check to be sure where you bought a property, especially for people in abroad. Some of you are just buying property. And that reminds me, I learned they said Stephen Akintayo is stepping down from his company. But that's by the way for now. So if I'm going to mention those estates, but please let me quickly share this with people on Facebook so they can get to join us. Let me quickly share with them, please. Sorry, I just remember I've not shared on Facebook. Temitope, just send account to Facebook account. See me. Mo fẹ́ add Aunty Bola gan sórí kíní bọ̀ mi ò rí ṣe. Please kindly send your account number. I mean, your Facebook something to me. I was trying to hide you. So I'm going to read out some of the, not everything. It's very long. So if you buy properties in those estates, they said some of them are not approved. So time for you. Account number call. I became because said account number. What's it? Ah. All right. So let me mention some of the places that was mentioned, because some people are saying they cannot see it. You people, everything, you want people to do everything for you. Expand it, then you will begin to see. But I'm going to read out some, like I said, not everything. Then you can go and check the rest by yourself. So if you have bought property with this kind under this estate, time for you to know that the Lagos State government is saying the general public is hereby notified that the estate listed below are estate without layout approval and deemed illegal. Okay, so sorry, this is not to give anybody hypertension, it's just to let you know so that you can quickly form a group and contact the people that sold those properties to you. It's like all these properties that they said, somebody will say we are selling an estate and you will go and buy it, okay? After buying it, they said some of those properties are not approved and those estates are not approved. So all you need to do, contact the people who sold properties to you so that if they need to go and get approval, they will go and get. Hopefully, with the hope that they fall within the ones that will be approved. Remember, not all places are approved. This is the mistake most of us make when we are buying properties, land in Nigeria, especially Lagos State. You see, there are some places that are already marked out for future development. Development that may not come now, that may come in the 50 years from now. Okay? Some of these developments may come 100 years from now. But one thing is that they are already marked out for development, to develop the country. And if you go and buy land in such places, and the government, remember Lagos State is really working, except we don't want to be honest with ourselves. Among all the states in Nigeria, Lagos State is really, really trying in development. So they can wake up today and say a certain place, they want to use it for so thing. Was not supposed to be sold. But people who are buying those land will just go and buy, resell to people, collect money, and then off they go. Off they go. Sorry, I'm not seeing comment. That's why I want to try and log into another account so I can be seeing the comments. All right. Okay. So, let me start reading. Adran Homes. Okay. Ibejuleki. I know Gold Estates. Ibejuleki. Almond Gardens. Atlantic Bay Estates. Apple Shore Park. Beachfront Garden. Belvic Housing Estates. Brick and Bars Estates. Brightwater Estates. Cedarwood Boulevard. Cedarwood Estates. Sherwood Courts. Coastal City Estates. Cornerstone Estates. Eluju Ibejuleki. Kauri Estates. Okunfolu Ibejuleki. Destiny Gardens. Phase 1 Ibejuleki. Diamond Boulevard Ibejuleki. Diamond Estate. Dominion Garden. Dominion Onward Estate. There are many. Ebenezer Estate. Grace Estate. Evergreen Estate. Floodgate Gardens. They are very, very many. So hold on, I'm trying to look for a particular one. Oakwood Garden is there. Open Heaven Estate, Orange Pavilion, blah, blah, blah. There are so many. I'm looking for a particular one. Trinity Garden, Urban Base, Royal Palm, Rural Porch, Safari Estate, Regent Park, Prime Water, so and so on and so forth. They have about 176 of such estates that has been marked that they don't have layout plans. Not only that, most of those houses, estates, are actually in Lekki area and VGC. Okay, so go to my page. I have posted it on Facebook. It's right there on my Facebook page, so you can check. Okay, some are in Ekpe local government area, some are in Ikorodu. Okay, so go and check. Okay, so this is just to let you guys know. This is one of the things that was sent to me this morning, and quickly call on whoever, if you have properties in those estates. And if you didn't hear your own, like I said, they have about 176 estates. And they said owners of the aforementioned estates without layout approvals are hereby directed to submit necessary documents to the office of the permanent secretary, office of physical planning. All right, so if you know you bought land, quickly contact, or you have built in those places mentioned, which there are so many others. Quickly contact the person you bought land from. All right, guys. Another news: a particular young boy, a Nigerian, was kidnapped in UK. A 23-year-old boy. That's a sad story. We commiserate with the family. May the soul of the departed rest in peace. One Ayowale Aladejano was spy in, they said, in southeast London in UK. Monson Road, New Cross, on Saturday. It's an unfortunate incident. So now let us go to our real chat for today. Surrogacy. You know, for some time now, let me take some water. When I talk, my mouth tends to get dry too fast. I don't know why when I'm talking. So let's talk on 26 years. Thank you very much. Not 23, 26 years old. A young boy. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká bá àwọn ọmọ wa sọ̀rọ̀, living abroad, so that they know the kind of companies they are keeping, you know, so that they can know the kind of companies they are keeping abroad. There is no way that is permanently safe. Abroad has its own side too. We all know that. For this our own place na pupupu. London na kinife. Nigeria, both kinife and pupupu and anything. So the bottom line is that for Nigeria's own, that one is a different case. But for here, apart from the pupupu, for in America here, where we say one mad person can just carry pupupu and go to a mall or go to open place and begin to, you know, do pupupu. Make we just stay safe, Abby. But one thing is that we also talk to our children too, to know the kind of company they keep and to stay out safe. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So we've been talking about it depends on medication I'm on, ma. Amlodipine nìkan ni mò ń lò, and I've been using it for long. Kò dẹ̀ ṣe mí báyìí tẹ́lẹ̀. I thought of it too. No, anyway, amlodipine. I'm using amlodipine 5 milligram. I'm on amlodipine 5 milligram. Anyway, let's continue what we are talking about. So this surrogacy issue, you know, we have been on it for a while, and in as much as I said, it's a sensitive issue. Aging, okay. All right, maybe. So maybe. But it's good. You know why I said it's good? It makes me drink a lot of water. It makes me drink water like I drink water a lot, and I think it is good for me. So it could be aging too. I agree. I'm not getting younger, so I agree. So let's talk on the surrogacy. The surrogacy issue, we've been talking about the surrogacy for a long time. And it's something that I said I don't want us to dwell on. But something happened yesterday, you know. But I wanted to be, I don't like rushing to talk on things when I see them. I want to be sure. I want to see what's going on. I want to see if more details will come out. So there is a faceless lady, I would say faceless. And that was why I did not use the picture of the lady involved in this case. And take Vasopreme. Vasopreme is an aspirin. All right, let me just concentrate so that we don't start going back and forth. So a particular lady was mentioned. I purposely didn't use the picture of the lady because, like I said, it's a sensitive issue. Then secondly, apart from it being sensitive, I don't know how true that story is. But today, the lady involved came out to speak. But before then, let me quickly read out what the person said concerning this surrogacy thing. She said she did surrogacy for a particular popular lady. Okay. That she did surrogacy for her, and that lady refused to pay her money. So she's faceless, but she mentioned her name. So let me read it out. She said, "Hello, my name is Sonia Obasoho. I'm 24 years old. As a young woman going through some struggles, I came across a link about someone looking for a surrogate, offering the sum of 4 million. I was genuinely interested. On the day of the arrangement, October 10th, I followed a woman known as Mrs. Netete and her friend to the location they gave me. To my surprise, the place turned out to be Jenny's Glow. We exchanged pleasantries, and she asked if I understood what surrogacy meant, to which I responded that I did. She then turned to her friend and said, "This particular one is good and pretty." I was asked to return the second day for some medical questions. When I asked for the name of the hospital, she told me I wouldn't be going to any hospital, but rather to her house. I did not overthink it, as someone of her status could easily afford to have a doctor come to their home. So on October 11th, I went back as agreed. That day, I was asked questions about my menstrual cycle and other related topics. The next day, I went back as instructed. I was asked about my last period and my full menstrual cycle, which I explained in details. Then the doctor, Dr. Benjamin, from Bini Medical Care, started asking about my ovulation. That confused me because I understood that surrogacy is usually based on the intended couple's terms, not mine. Still, I told him my ovulation and fertile window was expected to start around October 17, 2024. He acknowledged that and proceeded to take my blood for testing and did an abdominal scan. On the actual day of my fertile window, I was asked to come to her house again. I questioned why we were not going to a hospital, but she said, "Just come." So I went. When I arrived, I spoke to one Miss Precious. Please, are you following? Are you guys following the story? When I arrived, I spoke to one Miss Precious Omorege via video and audio through Mrs. Jennifer's phone about a document I was to sign. She reassured me that everything was fine and that I will receive 2 million after successful implantation, with the balance paid after delivery. However, after I signed the document, I was completely shocked when Madam Precious told me that I would have to sleep with her husband in order to get pregnant. I was confused, and immediately I questioned what she meant by that. She responded casually, saying that it was something called traditional surrogacy. I told her straight away that this was not the agreement.